February 2024 Predictions by Jucelino Luz. Predictions are not predestinations. Aguas de Londoña, January 27, 2024. 1. Pressure in Ecuador politics with disappearances and confusion, a major heatwave with large fires, water shortages, blackouts, and heavy rains with strong winds in some regions. 2. A strong 7.0 earthquake could hit Indonesia and cause damage and loss of life. Volcano eruption causes damage and severe flooding in Jakarta. 3. In the USA and Canada, they face problems with heavy rains, floods, and heavy snow in some areas. And a gun attack may kill more than 12 people in the USA. 4. Heat wave, dengue mosquitoes, Zika, yellow fever, and the heat associated with heavy rains hit Paraguay, Argentina, Uruguay, Brazil, Colombia, causing several droughts, and in other places landslides, windstorms, floods in several locations. 5. Blizzard hits almost all of Europe, Germany, Austria, Switzerland, Russia, Poland, England, Romania, USA, and several localities are facing serious problems. 6. Train crash in Japan could kill more than 25 people, earthquake in the country. 7. Fire in Thailand and attacks could kill many people near the capital. 8. Heavy rains, floods in Malaysia, Laos, Sri Lanka, claim many victims, and landslides, cause people to be buried in some regions. 9. Earthquake measuring 6.0 on the Richter scale hits Panama, scaring residents of the capital. 10. Floods cause damage in Japan, South Korea, China, Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan and other regions. Snowfall causes airport shutdowns and difficulties. And various accidents. 11. In Mongolia, Siberia, and the Himalayas, blizzards terrorize the people and many fatal accidents can happen. And avalanches can bury some regions and cause destruction. 12. Solar flares can cause a lot of damage around the world. 13. Storm in Minas Gerais, Rio de Janeiro, Bahia, and São Paulo, Brazil, and in some other regions of Minas Gerais, causing fatalities and landslides. 14. Major public demonstrations against politicians and calls for the removal of famous politicians. On the other hand, major corruption scandals in Brazil and a coup against the people. Betrayal between politicians and authorities will cause conflict and revolt. 15. In the Philippines, an earthquake kills innocent people and problems with heavy rain cause floods. 16. In Germany, an attack could kill many people, more demonstrations and political strife. The economy could suffer even more and there could be a lot of unemployment. 17. Bomb attack in Turkey claims many victims in a town near the capital. 7.0 earthquake hits the country. 18. In Afghanistan, conflicts and attacks can victimize many people and generate revolt among the population. 19. In Japan, there is great concern about the heavy snowfall that has hit the country, causing victims and fatal accidents. 20. In Guatemala, Belize, Jamaica, strong winds and heavy rains cause destruction, while demonstrations hit the country. 21. In Peru, a strong earthquake can cause many fatalities, several landslides can bury a small village. 22. In Tunisia, an attack can kill many innocent people. 23. A bomb in a supermarket in Colombia could kill more than 12 people. 24. Attack in Israel, with many victims and an attempt to bring down a building in the country. 25. Strong earthquake could hit China and cause casualties. The sign is a possible small plane crash with casualties. 26. Major demonstrations in Argentina, marking the dissatisfaction over tariff increases, corruption scandals, and problems in the local economy. In other words, the residue and problems left by the previous government. 27. An attack in England could kill many people close to the capital, also with a hangover and several storms. 28. Attack with victims in Mexico may cause panic among residents and conflicts increase between gangs. 29. A massive earthquake hits Japan and the level of pollution increases the concern of government officials about the reactors in the Sea of Japan. 30. Blizzards mysteriously kill people in Italy and rains cause damage, floods and landslides. 31. Attack in France, many victims, causing fear among the population and tourists. Heavy rains and storms cause destruction. 32. Heavy rains and strong winds hit Malaysia, India, Taiwan, potentially claiming victims. 33. In Spain, Portugal, Italy, heavy rain and floods hit some places a volcano could erupt. 34. In South Africa, problems with violence, and the possibility of some crime in the capital, disappearances and heavy rains in the country can cause flooding. 35. Attack in Russia, could claim many victims, death in the country, earthquakes cause destruction and cold weather punishes the country. 36. Heavy rains hit Hungary, Croatia, Czechoslovakia, Poland, Romania, Slovakia and Bulgaria with floods and could cause casualties in some cities. 37. In Denmark, Norway and Sweden, some regions have experienced heavy rain and rockslides on the road. 38. Heavy rains in Scotland, Ireland, Sydney and New South Wales, Australia, can cause floods and, in addition to deaths, major damage to the country. 39. Heavy rains and winds in Wellington, New Zealand, major flooding problems and it's going to be a wet month for most of the country. 40. In China, droughts and severe droughts affect some regions, but they can also cause major problems due to heavy air pollution. 41. Strong earthquake measuring 7.0 on the Richter scale hits Taiwan. 42. Earthquake in Chile could kill innocent people. Heavy rains cause damage in some regions. 43. In the Netherlands, heavy rain and strong winds can wreak havoc. 44. In Malaysia, in Kuala Lumpur, the federal territory of Kuala Lumpur, heavy rains can cause landslides, flooding and possible vehicle accidents. 45. In Hawaii, the volcano is again signaling difficulties and may have new eruptions, and heavy rains will cause destruction on the island. 46. Volcano problems in Iceland and areas of Greenland, possibly heavy rains, causing flooding and problems. 47. Heavy rains can cause damage in Canada with danger, risk of landslides and other flood hazards. 48. The United States of America could become a major conflict between Democrats and Republicans and cause a lot of damage in the country, all against President Joe Biden. 49. Conflicts and public demonstrations in Brazil will result in the expulsion of authorities and politicians involved in corruption and who do not do the will of the people. A civil war